like it.
Woo!
The wasabi, right? Fresh.
Woo! Oh my God! Ooh. Hey y'all, we back in this kitchen.
Today we're doing a sushi mukbang.
Mukbang.
So let us know what we got on the menu today.
Today
Homemade. We forgot that part.
Yes, it's homemade.
Homemade. Y'all, we are doing crab sushi today. Homemade. We got some faux crab here. What is it?
Cucumbers, carrots, and crabs.
White rice.
And white rice. Jasmine rice, to be direct.
We wanted to get a little saucy here, so we got a little bit of wasabi on our right end. So if you guys see anything green, it's wasabi.
Some soy sauce to dip.
And by no means, do we know what we're doing as far as chopsticks and stuff. So please don't drag us.
Oh Lord, I suck at chopsticks.
Yeah. For our drinks, got a little fancy. We got the pineapple crush. Y'all know this is like the corner store staple. So yeah. And we got a little lemon on the side to be a little bit fancy. So let's go ahead and pray. Grab your food too.
We wait in.
And let's say our prayer.
You have your drink too?
Look, I'm ready to eat. I don't care what they got. They better pause the video and come back.
It's your turn this time.
God is great. God is good. Let us thank God for our food. Amen.
Oh, jeez.
Straight to it. You know your audience like to pray no way. So I want to get my little first bite first.
Let me know what you think.
I'm like, what in the world is she doing?
I'm trying to grab it. Wait. It's good. Very good.
So today's topic is going to be, they have this little trend going on social media.
What trend?
Basically, Americans trying different cultures of food, specifically African food right now.
Oh, I always wanted to try some.
But their reactions are not what everybody's expecting. Like they're saying like they don't like the food, and they're saying that they don't like it.
How are they saying it is the question. It's okay to say you don't like something? What I mean by that, is it in a bad way? The way that it's said?
That's what I want to talk about today.
Ooh.
They basically are saying that they don't like it. They're very vocal about the fact that they don't like it.
Woo.
The wasabi, right? I told you, you wanted to put a whole bunch on the plate. You crazy. It's fresh.
Woo. Oh my God.
How much did you put in? Why don't you drink the water, man? Your eyes are red. I told her that when she was putting all that on the plate.
Sorry, y'all. I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Oh yeah, I was saying that they like spitting out the food.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
They're doing a lot of random things. So
that's disrespectful.
All in all, they don't like the food. And I've seen a lot of people, like on Twitter and stuff, saying that they feel like people should be able to like not like the food.
I agree. But if you're not open-minded about food or cultures altogether, I personally feel that you shouldn't, just don't try it. Because when you try something new, you have to go with an open mind. I told you. Yeah, you have to go with it with an open mind. And then spitting the food out, that's disrespectful.
I know when I was a kid, even though you didn't let me go places like that, over people's houses, I mean, when I did go, I realized, and this is a disclaimer, if I do use the word American, y'all, or if she uses American, we're not using it in like an offensive way or like talking down, because quite frankly, according to my birth certificate, I am American. But I did grow up, as a mom would say, like Caribbean. I don't feel like I do too much like a normal American. So when I went over my American friends' houses, they had choices, Mom. Like they dead had choices. They were able to say, I want this for dinner, I want that for dinner, or like I want to eat this snack, but like they could just freely go in the fridge. And I think that is what makes it seem offensive, because they genuinely were able to always have a choice in what they want to eat.
In my household, you eat what has been cooked. You don't have a choice to say, oh, I don't want that. Oh, that's nasty. No. It's either you eat it or you starve.
But in America, food is so not freely, but like, food is not a big deal here.
Well, food,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, food in other countries is very...
It's big.
Yes.
Like, to the point where like, I've seen, and we both have seen, when you go to someone else's house and they offer you food, it's a big deal. That's not American, it's a very big deal. That's their love language. Yeah, that's like their love language. They take it very serious.
They're welcoming you to their home.
Yeah.
And it could be, sometimes it could be the last little food they have for the week.
I guess in a way you could kind of say like, it's in the same way of like doing something disrespectful church-wise, like saying the Lord's name in vain or something like that.
Look.
It's a very, very big deal. So you not liking something, or like you throwing away, or oh my God, wasting food?
That's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful.
And saying no, that's disrespectful.
Yeah. But there are ways around it, and I feel like that's the part that people just don't understand. So you could just say like, I want a little bit or whatever. Just try to hold it. Hold the, like get a good grip of your, you can simply just ask for less of whatever it is. If you see they like piling up your plate, because in American household, they just go and get their food. Like they just kind of put the food up, people go get it. Whereas I find
take a little
other
bit.
cultures, they serve you. So they just gonna put everything on the plate. They're not really gonna ask you. But just tell them, you know, I want a little bit, like I'm, you know.
This is my first time trying it.
Just in general, like I just want a little bit.
I just want a little bit.
That way, if you don't like it, you're not throwing away the food. And then spitting it out is like a no-no. I mean, that's, like I said, if you have a little bit of it, you could force eat it, swallow that joint, hold your breath, and call it a day. But more so for content creators and like the TikTok people that was like doing it, I feel like those parts could have just been edited out, in my opinion.
Be mindful of what you say. Be mindful of what you say, because there's so many different cultures here. And we're not going to eat the same food. And if you're going in, you know, you're going to try some of these cultured foods, just be mindful and or just don't try it. But don't be disrespectful like that.
So you think people are, because people were saying that the other cultures are being too sensitive. You think they're too sensitive, or you just think, what do you think?
I don't think you're being too sensitive. It's too, how do I break that down?
And by the way, we are not culturally African. By DNA, according to our little DNA test we've been taking, apparently we're Nigerian, but
but we are not Africans. But I do have a different culture. Excuse me. Besides America, so that's the reason why I do understand where, you know, African people are coming from as far as their foods and stuff. It's the same way. I told you. I can't touch no more of it.
I already pre-did my thing.
People from other countries come here and try American foods, I can't sit here and say I like every American food. I'll be lying. I don't. But if I go to an American household, I would take just a little bit
Of everything?
of everything.
And call it a day.
Excuse me, because I've been to other homes.
Eileen.
I've been to Mexican households, American households.
And the only thing she turned down, I love me some Mexican food. I grew up around them.
But I have
a
food
lot,
allergies.
But she has food allergies, so that kind of saved her. Specifically guacamole.
Yes.
Not guacamole, avocado. They were giving her guacamole.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be wrong because I don't even really be on social media, y'all. I just kind of see little things here and there. But I think speaking slightly on behalf, although I don't represent them, of all the other cultures that are speaking out and like feel offended, I think they're more so speaking out on the fact of they don't feel like you can't like something. It's just watch how you're saying it and how you're expressing that. Imagine somebody like eating like curry or something like that, and they throw away like the whole roti, or like play up in it. And
that would piss me off.
It's just weird because I don't know.
That would piss me off. I'll say, you can even say, "Can I taste it first?" or something.
Well, they're ordering the food because it's like mukbangs and stuff. So they're ordering like a
So
large
basically,
amount.
yeah, people, you don't understand that when you do something like that, you are degrading other cultures for their food. It's not right. It's definitely not right. I will feel hurt too. This country is supposed to be about different cultures.
I think a lot of people just don't really know how to censor themselves. They feel like they should be able to say whatever they want.
Yeah, but you gotta be mindful. And if you don't like the food, you are filming, which means you can't cut those parts out. If you want to spit it out, you could do that off camera.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, for example, like if we were, which we do plan to do, an African food mukbang. We're super excited for that.
We just can't find a good place.
A local place, not good, but local.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, I actually want to talk on that. The thing that kind of like made me cringe hearing that this was going on was that if you think about it, you don't find African food everywhere.
No.
So my first thought is, oh my God, there's not that many African restaurants. They're most likely a small mom and pop type restaurant. And then you're saying that their food is nasty. Like, oh my, this is not like Publix or like Chipotle or something, like, you know, these chain restaurants. It's legit like a one-man show type thing, or like a small family, and you're saying that you don't like it.
Another thing you gotta think about, some of these meals and recipes, they are from generation to generation. So imagine like you say something like that, you are disrespecting their elders.
But I don't do like mukbang type stuff. I'm not in the cooking thing. I'm just supporting mom.
I think too much.
But I do think they have every right to be offended. You wouldn't understand it if it's not your culture. And if someone from another culture is saying that something's disrespectful, then the kind and smart thing to do would be to apologize and keep it moving. Mm-hmm. And there have been some creators that did apologize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and then people from other countries, I think, also be mindful as well that a lot of them really don't know that these things are like they know it's disrespectful, but they don't know how much
to the extent.
Yeah.
This could become a big issue for every
like
country.
I said, to give you guys an idea of like the extent of seriousness of food in every other culture but here is literally like, swearing and using, God in the same sentence, or like disrespecting like a pastor or something. It's literally
that
kind of level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think on a lighter note, I think it's a very beautiful thing
to try other foods.
That American people are trying other foods, and we definitely, want to do it as well.
And if you want to visit those countries,
people also been saying, Mom, they like, how are you identifying as African American and you don't like African food? I get it, but I also get the other side of like, there's certain American foods that I don't eat pig feet. I don't eat nothing like, I don't eat stuff like that. I don't eat chitlins. Chitlins, none of this. And we've never even had it. We just don't eat it.
Oh, what's the other one? Peach cobbler.
Yeah.
We just,
But we're not going to get on here and eat some chitlins and then call it
And
steak
degrade
and
it.
like and go crazy. Like, I don't know. I think that's one of the things where like you try it out, and if it was that bad, honey,
Don't
you
eat
just
it.
throwing away the video.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to
Definitely.
get on here and say it's gross.
And, yeah. Definitely, I agree. I agree to that.
But the African thing, I mean, y'all also got to realize that Black American people have not had food like that.
that should not topic. That should not have been a mukbang.
If you want to. Remember the Indian restaurant we went to?
Yeah.
And they told us the rules?
Yeah, but as soon as he went there, he had his whole set of rules when we went in there.
Indian restaurant, y'all. Can't throw away food. You can't, like, there's a lot of rules.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, it's written, like, as soon as you go in, there's a big sign right there.
And yes, we had our feelings.
But you have to
but we
respect
still
it.
Respect it. We just don't go there no more. That's all.
And once we saw that sign, we knew not to pat our plates.
We got a little
because
bit.
of everything.
And when we enjoyed certain things, we went back and got more. So.
But that was our first experience of a restaurant telling you that you cannot throw away any food.
And that's when we also realized that it's not just Caribbean people where you just don't throw away food. Like, it seems like every other culture has
that.
huge food. But I mean, food is not readily available and cheap like everywhere else. So
yeah. So y'all, let us know what y'all think of the discussion.
I was gonna say, what are some cultures of food that you would like to try, or places that you would like to travel? I think that's a good one. Because we personally want to try Nigerian food. Is that different? African and Nigerian food is different. There's different parts of Africa, so
They cook
take a wild
different.
guess. It's probably different. But we definitely want to try Nigerian because it's a very we have a big portion of our DNA that came back as Nigerian. So that's ours.
So we definitely want to try that. So thank you guys for stopping by and eating with us today. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video.
And as always, keep cooking, chefs.
See y'all in the next video.
Bye, y'all.